Hi, welcome to another edition of Harry Helps. This week's tip is the first of two-parter, both of them being about getting out of bunkers. So the first part is, how do you get the ball initially actually out of the bunker before we even worry about the direction and distance of it? So to dispel a little bit of a misunderstood part of bunker play, most of you would have heard at some point that you don't hit the ball, you hit the sand, which is correct, and most of you have probably been told that you hit 2 inches behind the ball. I want you to think of that as a totally different thing. What you actually need to think of is hitting the sand in the normal place where the bottom of your normal swing would be, but you're going to place the ball 2 inches forward of that position. So instead of trying to hit 2 inches behind your normal swing, you will make your normal swing, but because you've placed the ball forward 2 inches, you're hitting 2 inches behind the ball. It's such a simple thought, but that's what you need to do. So if you set up in a normal manner and then move the ball 2 inches further forward by shuffling across, that ball is virtually on my big toe of my left foot, my front foot. So if I now think of in terms of my normal swing with one caveat. The brain is a clever thing. It tries to work out what to do even if you don't tell it. However, if your eyes are now looking at that ball, you're obviously going to try and hit the ball, as you do with every other shot in the game. So don't look at the ball. You're now looking at that spot which is 2 inches behind it. So where a ball normally would be if you were off the grass. If you look at that spot, that's where you're telling your brain to hit into the ground. If you let your eyes wander back to the ball, you're inevitably going to try and hit the ball. So, ball 2 inches further forward than you normally would have it, set up to where the ball normally would be, and then your focus is on hitting that spot where the ball would normally be. So pick out a grain of sand or a minute little stone in the sand, focus on that hard, and then make your action. A lovely shot, splashed it out, hitting slightly behind the ball, which we need to do, but without me having to alter my swing to actually hit behind the ball, which allows me to hit through the ball with energy, i.e. throwing that ball out onto the putting surface. Give it a try. It's a great way of understanding the concept of throwing a ball onto a green without hitting the actual ball.